Hey, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Redstone X here, and welcome back to another command block tutorial video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do water armor commands in Minecraft. And what I mean by that is, you could probably guess by the title, that these commands will allow you to give you a set of water-like armor that can give you some cool abilities when you wear the full armor set. Now the previous one I did was the glider armor commands, so if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Link will be in the description down below after you finish watching this video. By the way, shout out to Chalmers the Warriors for suggesting this video idea, so this video is for you, buddy. And now, before I go into more details on what those commands are to make this work, you know the drill. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. Apart from that, guys, let us start today's video. Okay guys, so here are all the commands right here. So it is a bunch of commands into making this all work out. And, as always, I will leave a link in the description down below so you guys can copy and paste them into your world later on. Now, let's start this video. So first off, as always, I'm going to demonstrate how this works. So I'm going to turn this on and get my water armor. Which, as you can see, they all have protection 1 on them. Which is decent. And when I put on the full armor set, you get 2 items. This water charge, and an infinity splash water bottle. Oh, and I need one other thing. This regular water bucket, which we'll get into in just a second. Also, I'm gonna grab some of these items real quick, and some of these mobs too. So before we get into combat, let me show you what the water bucket is for. So, when you are not in water and you're on solid land, and you put this in the middle of your inventory, you pretty much get an instant resistance 4 boost. So it's good for withstanding better attacks in combat if you're not in the water. Because if you're in the water, you will get that same effect. But this is for only if you're not in water. So that's why it's important to have a bucket of water on hand. So as for the water charge, what it does is it's pretty much like a normal wind charge, but when you throw it, it actually creates water after it lands, or if it hits an enemy, so good for creating more water around you, which I'm going to get into later why it's so important. So now we're going to move on to the infinity splash water bottle, and let me go into survival real quick for this. And as you can see, it's nothing too crazy. It pretty much acts like a normal splash water bottle, but the difference is, well, you can use it as many times as you want, and also it does have a bit of a cooldown, so you're not entirely spamming it. You know, a little bit more balanced, perhaps. Okay, so now let's get into a bit of combat, shall we? So against blazes, this is why the infinity water bottle is perfect. Because you can put yourself out, and also use it against blazes, too. And you can push them into the water, too. And even put out fires with this. And there they go. So, if you're up against blazes or any other mobs that are weak to water, then this is the item to use. And actually, I think you can use this against Endermen to make them back off. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's actually try that. Let's summon an Enderman real quick. Let's see if this will work. Yup, it does work. So, this also works for getting rid of pesky Endermen. So, let me get rid of that Enderman real quick before we move on. Okay, there we go. So now, let's get into some more underwater combat. And there is actually one more item you get, and it involves you being in the water. So let's go. So when you're in the water, you actually get this cool little item called the water cloak. So, which I'm going to show you right now what it does. So pretty much, when you use this underwater, when you press it like this, you can actually go completely invisible underwater. And even your armor goes away, so no one will be able to know where you are. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. You actually get Conduit Power 2 and Dolphin's Grace 3, and Invisibility 2, when you activate the Water Cloak. But at least when you surface, or when the invisibility runs out, the armor pretty much gets reapplied on you. And also you saw for a second there that the water cloak was on a bit of a cooldown, so pretty much if you activate this but then exit the water early before the invisibility runs out, when you try to activate it again, it's on a bit of a cooldown. Pretty much a 30-second cooldown. So make sure you don't leave the water too soon, otherwise you're gonna have to wait until this ability can be used again. But it's perfect for quick getaways. And also while you're underwater, like I said, you get the resistance boost anyway, and so you don't need the water bucket in the middle. And also you get infinite Conduit Power 2 and Dolphin's Grace 3 anyway. So now let's get into some combat. And just so you know, the water charge doesn't do anything special underwater. It pretty much will act like a normal wind charge underwater, but when you're above water, it will create water patches, so that will be more helpful. But at least it's good for making mobs like these drowns go back a little farther, giving you some space for you to use some of your weaponry. So it's always good to have some good underwater weapons like these tridents. Ones with loyalty, or even for using in quick getaways like this Riptide one. Yeah, this one I have Riptide 3. So make sure you use your arsenal accordingly. And just like that, they're all gone. So pretty nice there. So now let's summon in a couple of these guardians. And actually the greater part about this water cloak is that when you use it, you see that the guardians don't even attack you, like they don't even know where you are. So if you got some good tridents, like these, apparently you can freely attack them without them noticing you. Well, at least for a few seconds anyway, but still, you can get a bit of an upper hand with this kind of combo. But just know when that invisibility runs out, they will see you again, and they will strike. But at least you will get your resistance boost back. That's the other thing I forgot to mention, is that when you have the water cloak, the resistance effect of the water does not apply, because this water cloak ability is more for stealth than combat, for, you know, getting away easily. Just so keep that in mind. And at least with the water charges, you can push the guardians back enough out of range so that their lasers will not do damage to you. But only just about. Just like that, all the guardians are gone. So before we get into the commands, let's try out on one more enemy, which is this Elder Guardian. Which again, if you use the water cloak, then it's pretty much the exact same story. That you can just slip on by and still do some damage in the process without them landing hits on you. Like, look at this. I'm literally spamming the trident, and this Elder Guardian is not even bothering to attack me at all. Bruh. Okay, well, it doesn't stop it from doing the mining fatigue, but still. And even when you have the mining fatigue, like, look at this. Hold on, let me get out of the water. And also do time set day. Even though I have the mining fatigue effect, I believe my conduit power level is a bit too high for it to even take much effect. Look at this. I'm still mining very quick. So the mining fatigue doesn't really do much of anything. Pretty nice, huh? And, as always, when you take off even just one piece of the armor set, all of the effects and items will go away. Well, except for the effects of the Elder Guardian, but that's besides the point. Oh, and there's one other ability I forgot to show, which is all the way over there. Almost slipped my mind. So as you already know, that when you put water on top of lava, it turns to obsidian. Well, let's just say if you walk on lava, you can actually turn it into obsidian with ease. I mean, yes, you can always use your water charge and do this instead. But honestly, I think it's probably much better that you're able to walk on top as if you had like Frostwalker, but for walking on lava. So this is kind of a much better solution. But at least you have two ways of walking on lava, per se. Okay, so now that you've seen all the abilities that this got to offer, and by the way, if you guys like what you see so far, make sure you guys leave a like on this video, and subscribe with notifications turned on. And with that, let's go over the commands into making this all work out, so be back in a sec.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so first things first, we need a scoreboard command into making this all work out, starting with this one right here. So it's scoreboard objectives add, and then we do water_cloak right here. And then we do Minecraft.used, Minecraft.hearts_of_the_c right here. And then this command simply removes that scoreboard if needed. Pretty standard stuff. So now we're going to move on to the actual commands which activate the water armor set bonus. And like all my other armor videos in the past, make sure the redstone is exactly as you see here. Starting with this one, which will detect if the player is wearing the full armor set. So it's execute at P, run execute if items entity at A, and then we do armor.head, and then you put in all the information for the special leathered helmet named water helmet as you see here. So then we do run execute if items entity at A, and this time we do armor.chest, and then put in all the information for the special water chest plate as you see here. And here we do the same thing except we put armor.legs, and then put in all the information for the water leggings as you see here. And lastly, same thing as all the others, except in this bit we put armor.feet, and then put in all the information for the special water boots as you see here. And make sure you set this command to always active as well. So then you have a redstone comparator like this going this way, and a redstone comparator like this going this way, but we're first going to go this way. So this next command right here gives the user a special tag called water armor. So here is just a simple execute at P, run tag at P, add, and then we do water_armor right here. And then this next command right here gives you resistance if a water bucket is in the middle of your inventory and when you're not in the water. So it's execute at P, and inside brackets we do tag equals water_armor, and then we do run execute if entity at P, and inside brackets we do MBT equals, inside colon brackets we do inventory colon, and inside these brackets we do slot colon 22B, which is the middle of your inventory, and then we do comma ID colon Minecraft colon water_bucket, close these brackets. And then here we do run execute as at R at S unless block. And here we do 3 squiggly lines like this with -1 here. And then we do Minecraft colon water. And then we just do run effect give at P. And inside brackets we put tag equals water_armor again. And then here we just do Minecraft colon resistance for 1 second, 3 for the amplifier, and true for no particle effect. Now this command is mostly the same thing as the last one, except this gives you resistance when you're in the water. And this one does not require you to have a water bucket in the middle of your inventory. So same first bit here. And then as you can see, we do not have the bit for detecting a water bucket in the middle of your inventory. And then this bit is mostly the same, except we do not have unless, we have if instead. And then here we just have 3 squiggly lines like this with no numbers here, Minecraft colon water, and then the rest is pretty much exactly the same. And this next command is the same thing, except this is for giving you conduit power when you're in the water. So here we just do Minecraft colon conduit_power for 1 second, 3 for the amplifier, and true for no particle effect. And then this one's the same thing, except it gives you Dolphins Grace. So again, Minecraft Dolphins _ Grace for 1 second, 2 for the amplifier, and true for no particle effect. And then this command right here gives you the special item called Water Charge. So same first bit, except we do this here. Run item replace entity at P, and then we do hotbar.3 with, and then you just put in all the information for the special wind charge named Water Charge, as you see here. And then this command gives you the special item Water Cloak if in the water. So same first bit, except in this section we want to do this. Run execute as at R at S if block, and again do 3 squiggly lines like this with Minecraft water. And then here is pretty much the same thing as the last one, except we do hotbar.4 in this bit with, and then you put in all the information for the special items called Water Cloak, as you see here. And then this command gives you the special item called Infinity Splash Water Bottle. So this command's pretty much exactly the same as the one for the water charge, except we come over here and you do hotbar.5 with, and then put in all the information for the special Infinity Splash Water Bottle, as you see here. And then this command over here creates an obsidian path if you walk over lava. So same first bit as the last few I just showed you, except we do this here. Run execute as at R at S if block, and then you do 3 squiggly lines like this with -1 here, and this time we want to do Minecraft lava, and then here we just do run set block, 3 squiggly lines like this with -1 here again, and then you do Minecraft obsidian. Then this next command right here plays a lava extinguish sound if over lava. So pretty much the same first bit as the last one I just showed you, except we do this here. Run play sound Minecraft block.lava.extinguish, and then here we do master at P, and inside brackets we do tag equals water _ armor. And now these next 3 commands right here activate the water charge, starting with this one. So this first bit means when the player with the water armor tagged has the water charge selected, it's going to run this. Run execute as at E, and inside brackets we do type equals Minecraft wind _ charge, and then we do at S run summon area _ effect _ cloud, and then we do 3 squiggly lines like this, and inside brackets we do duration :2, tags, and inside these brackets we do water _ charge right here. And then this next command right here will make like a water particle trail when you throw the water charge. So as you can see, pretty much the exact same command as the last one I just showed you in terms of the first half, right here. Except we need to do this. Run particle Minecraft dripping _ water, and then we do 3 squiggly lines like this with 0.1 3 times here, and then you do 0.01 here, 5 here, and then you do force at the end here. And now this command is what spawns in the water after the wind charge has been thrown. Well, mostly been thrown, and then when it hits something, it'll create the water. So same first bit as the last 2 I just showed you, except we do this here. Run execute as at E, and inside brackets we do type equals Minecraft area _ effect _ cloud, and then we do tag equals water _ charge at S unless entity at E, and inside brackets we do type equals Minecraft wind _ charge, and and then here you do distance equals ... 3, and then here we just do run set block, 3 squiggly lines like this, water, and then you do keep at the end here. So now these next 10 commands in front of me will activate the water cloak ability. Starting with these ones. And this one, which will activate the water cloak scoreboard. So this first bit means when the player with the water armor tag has the item water cloak selected, it's going to run this. Run execute as at R at S if entity at S, and inside brackets we do scores equals, inside curly brackets we do water underscore cloak equals 1, 2 dots at the end, close both brackets, and then we do run scoreboard player set at E, and inside brackets we put the exact same thing as before, and then here we just put the same scoreboard name water underscore cloak with 0 at the end here. And then this command gives you invisibility. So here is just a simple execute at P, and inside brackets we do tag equals water underscore armor, and then you just do run effect give at P, and inside brackets we put the same thing as before, and then we do Minecraft : invisibility for 30 seconds, 1 for the amplifier, and true for no particle effect. And then this command's the same thing except it gives you conduit power. So as you can see, we put conduit underscore power for 30 seconds as well, 3 for the amplifier, and true for no particle effect. And then this one gives you Dolphin's Grace for 30 seconds, 2 for the amplifier, and true for no particle effect. And then this one gives you a special tag called Water Cloak. So same first bit as the last few I just showed you, except we do this. Run tag at P, and inside brackets we do tag equals water underscore armor, add, and then you do water underscore cloak right here. And I'll explain a little later on why this tag is so important. And then this command simply resets the scoreboard. So it's just scoreboard players reset at A, and inside brackets we do scores equals, and inside color brackets we do water underscore cloak equals 1, 2 dots at the end, close both brackets, and then put the same scoreboard name at the end. So now these next 4 commands clear away the armor if invisible with the tag water cloak. So this is why the water cloak tag is important. So it's execute at P, and inside brackets we do tag equals water underscore cloak, comma MBT equals, inside color brackets we do active underscore effects, and inside these brackets we do ID : Minecraft : invisibility, close these brackets. So this section means if you have the invisibility effect with the water cloak tag, of course, it's going to run this. Run item replace entity at P, and inside brackets we put the same thing as before, and then here you do armor.head with Minecraft : air. So this one's the same thing except this is getting rid of the armor in the chest slot. So you do armor.chest with Minecraft : air. This one's the same thing except this is for the leggings, as you see here. And then this one's the same thing except this gets rid of the boots and replaces it with air, as you see here. And then this command right here removes the water cloak item if you're not in the water. So it's execute at P, and inside brackets we do tag equals water underscore armor, and then you do run execute as at R at S unless block, and then do 3 squiggly lines like this, Minecraft : water, and then here you just do run clear at P, and inside brackets we do tag equals water underscore armor again, and then put in all the information for the water cloak item as you see here. And now these next few commands right here will detect if the player is not in the water and will clear certain potion effects away. Starting with this one, which will detect if the user is not in the water. So this command is pretty much exactly the same as the first half of the last command I just showed you pretty much. Nothing crazy, and also make sure you set this command to always active as well. So then you have a redstone comparator like this leading into these next three. So this one will clear away the invisibility effect when not in water. So this first bit means when the player with the water cloak tag has invisibility and is not in the water, it's going to run this. Run effect clear at P, and inside brackets we put the same thing as before, and then you do Minecraft : invisibility. Now this command's the same thing, except this clears away conduit power if not in the water. So this command is mostly the same, except we do not have the part that detects if it has the conduit power in it, as you see here. And at the end we just do Minecraft : conduit power. Because for some reason, the part of the command that you would use to detect if a player has a certain potion effect, for some reason it does not work with conduit power. I honestly don't know why, but it just doesn't. And I tested this several times and I couldn't get it to work, but this still works either way. So then this last one right here will clear away Dolphin's Grace if not in the water. So it's pretty much the exact same thing as the one for invisibility, except you just put Dolphin's Grace at the end here, and also put that in the section where you detect the actual potion effect too. So these next few commands in front of me will pretty much reapply the water armor after the invisibility effect has worn off and such, which I'll explain how. Starting with this next command right here, which will detect if the user has the water cloak tag and does not have invisibility. So it's execute if entity at P, and inside brackets we do tag equals water underscore cloak, comma MBT equals, inside these curly brackets we do active underscore effects, colon, and inside these brackets we do ID, colon, Minecraft : invisibility, and close all these brackets. And make sure you have this exclamation mark here, so this will mean if you do not have invisibility. And make sure you set this command to always active as well. So then you have a redstone comparator right here leading into these next four in front of me, which they'll reapply the water armor. So it's execute at P, and inside brackets we do tag equals water underscore cloak, and then here you just do run item replace entity at P, and inside brackets we put the same thing, armor.head with, and then you put in all the information for the water helmet as you see here. And then this command is the same thing, except this is for the chest plate, so same first bit as you see here, except we want to change this to armor.chest with, and then put in all the information for the water chest plate as you see here. And then this command is the same thing, except this is for the leggings, so we want to come all the way here. And here you do armor.legs with, and then put in all the information for the water leggings as you see here. And then this one, same thing as all the others, except this is for the boots. So we're gonna come over here, and you want to change this bit to armor.feet with, and then put in all the information for the water boots as you see here. And then this command right here will remove the water cloak tag. So it's execute at P, and inside brackets we do tag equals water underscore cloak, and then here we do this. Run tag at P, and inside brackets we put the same thing, and then here you do remove water underscore cloak right here. So now these last few commands in front of me will remove certain items and tags and such. starting with this one, which will remove the water armor tag. So this command is pretty much exactly the same as the last one that removes the water cloak, except this is for getting rid of the water armor tag. So here you want to put water underscore armor, same thing here, and then you do remove water underscore armor. And then this command will remove the water charge item. So here it's just a simple execute at P, run clear at P, and then you put in all the information for the water charge, as you see here. And then here's the same thing, except this is for getting rid of the special item called water cloak, as you see here. And lastly, same thing with this one, except this is for getting rid of the special item called Infinity Splash Water Bottle, as you see here. And yeah, that is pretty much water armor commands in Minecraft. And that, my friends, is gonna wrap up for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. Apart from that, guys, thanks for watching, I'll catch you all next week in the next one. Goodbye!